It's called Mount Athos, and prayers have been offered here every day with no interruption for more than 1,000 years.
When the workers saw the site where St. Simon wanted to build, they looked at him and they said, "You're crazy. Are you crazy?" Of course.
It was set aside by ancient emperors to be the spiritual capital of Orthodox Christianity, and has probably changed less over the centuries than any other inhabited place on the planet.
Amen.
This is an underground church service in Baghdad.
This is my blood of the new covenant.
Andrew White's parishioners are risking their lives to celebrate their faith.
Wait a minute, Christians have been here for 2,000 years.
And it's now the worst it has ever been.
We were taken down excavated tunnels no human eye has seen for 2 millennia.
There's no doubt that the Bible took place here.
But it's under Arab homes. There's a feeling of encroachment. The Arabs feel it.
If coming back to my home after 3,000 years is a stumbling block to peace, then I think that that is not a very good peace.
His name is Bartholomew, and he's the patriarch of 300 million Orthodox Christians. But in modern Muslim Turkey, the patriarch does not feel very welcome.
We prefer to stay here, even crucified sometimes.
Do you feel personally, Your Holiness, that you are being crucified sometimes?
Yes, I do.
How did they torture you?
They hung me by the ankles.
It is, by all accounts, a modern-day concentration camp, 50 miles from North Korea's capital, Pyongyang. He's believed to be the only person born and raised in the camps who's ever escaped and lived to tell about it. You worry about what now?
What I worry about now is all those people in the prison camps, and somebody is probably being executed.
Do you think about that a lot?
The number of kids in poverty in America is pushing toward 25%. We met 15 kids who'd been living in cars.
How long have you been living in this truck?
About 5 months. Yeah, it's not really that much of an embarrassment. I mean, it's only life. You do what you need to do, right?
This is the place where they're clearly doing the burning. Oh my goodness.
After a few minutes in the toxic recycling center, we were jumped. The gangs who run this place wanted to keep it a secret.
Their goal is to help kill or capture the world's most wanted warlord, Joseph Kony, and destroy his army.
You were part of an army that abducted children.
Yes.
The U.S. turned a blind eye to Joseph Kony for more than 20 years.
What I can tell you is we are here now.
The genocide in Darfur is taking a turn for the worse.
The Sudanese have been trying to keep reporters and other observers out of this area. They've intensified that effort lately. You can look at it this way. Back in 1944, the Germans didn't want anybody coming in and seeing their death camps, and today in Sudan, the government doesn't want anybody coming in and seeing what amount to death villages.
This is what the government didn't want us to see. When the ship comes in, folks line up by the thousands for free dental surgery, eye surgery, and maxillofacial procedures for cleft palates and other deformities.
The uniform that's put on people when you have these terrible deformities is you're rubbish, you're worthless. And when you can change the uniform, it's huge. No one in our world is rubbish.
We went to the Congo a few weeks ago, the poorest country in the world. We were surprised to find 200 musicians and vocalists who've never played outside Kinshasa or have been outside Kinshasa. You had no musicians, you had no teachers, you had no instruments, and you had no one who knew how to read music.
No, nobody.
You taught them all to play and sing and did nothing less than lift the human spirit, certainly cause to celebrate with an ode to joy.
I'm Steve Croft.
I'm Leslie Stahl.
I'm Bob Simon.
I'm Morley Safe.
I'm Anderson Cooper.
I'm Lara Logan.
I'm Scott Pelley. We'll be back next week with another edition of 60 Minutes.